Let's start by taking a deep breath and just settling in the space where you are. Coming into here and now, sinking into the ground. Bringing the awareness into our bodies and allowing the weight to sink. You can close the eyes, releasing the belly, especially the lower belly, and letting your lower belly and pelvis melt into the ground. Feeling what is at the moment, feeling our vibration at the moment, the pulsating of the whole body, and allowing the breathing to open the body from within, to create space. And slowly, as we are becoming more and more comfortable, we can shift the attention to the belly area. You can put the palms of your hands on the belly, center of the belly, the navel, just allowing the consciousness to land there and settle in. Feeling the breathing in that area. With every breath, the belly expanding, and the touch and the breathing bringing the softening of the belly and all the inner organs. Inviting the memory of our umbilical cord. Within the womb, in a fluid environment, connecting us to the placenta. feeling this umbilical cord as a connecting channel to our nourishment through the area of the navel, through the very center of our body, this powerful center, the solar plexus, the navel center. And just take a second to dive into this nourishing, as if our navel is sucking in the nourishment. If movement arises, follow it. And feel how this nourishing connection is radiating from the navel into all the limbs, feeling the body as a 6-point star, spreading from the navel into one leg, and the other leg, spreading into the arms, into the head and the tail. Whichever movement comes, follow it, floating in the amnion, radiating from the navel center, taking in the nourishment. And as you are moving, keep this connection to the center. And start exploring with your hands the sense of touch. Putting some awareness into this beautiful organ of skin, enveloping the whole body, the whole 6-pointed star that we are. Feel how we are wrapped all around with this big organ containing receptors so that we can feel this sense of touch as we move through space, as we come into contact with our surroundings, as our clothes slide over our skin in our adult bodies. This being of skin wrapping around our fingers and our toes, coming into our nose, into our ears, and as we feel our skin and how it glides we have this sense of what is outside the skin and what is inside the skin. Also, if you still have the feeling of the umbilicus, you can imagine also touching the umbilical cord with the limbs. And feel also as you move how there are all these sensations inside of us. All these proprioceptors in the bones, in the joints, ligaments, and muscles. And interoceptors in the organs, glands, vessels, nerves. As we are moving our container, our cells on the inside are also moving in this fluid environment, coming into contact with each other. And from the outside and the inside, we are feeling our movement through space, our movement through space, our movement on the inside. And everything with inside the skin can start relaxing slowly. We have this beautiful barrier that is in a way holding us together, so everything inside can really melt as we are feeling space around us. The senses of touch and movement telling us what feels good. Where do we want to go? And these sensations happening all over the body, inside, outside, in every cell. constant sensing, sensing also the relationship with the ground, with gravity, sensing the relationship with the space around us, even the air touching our body. And now, from this sense of umbilical cord that we established in the beginning, let's just put our focus on the connection of the head and the tail, slightly turning our attention to the digestive system, starting with the mouth, traveling through the esophagus into the stomach, into the intestines, eventually ending up in the anus. So now adding the sense of taste, just move your mouth and let's try to initiate movement with the mouth, with the tongue, with the lips, tasting something, swallowing, and feeling the movement of the whole digestive system as this front tube connecting us from top to bottom. Feel how your movement through space is manifesting as you initiate with the mouth. How does it look like to explore the world through the mouth, through the taste, continuing into the whole digestive system? The sense of taste and the mouth developing in close association with the nose, and the taste of smell. You can touch your nose, inhale through the nose, touch the nose bone, and feel how it's establishing a midline. And play a little bit with initiating movement from the nose, smelling, exploring the world through the sense of smell. Each sense has a specific range of movement, and with nose we are measuring distance and also establishing the midline. Now we are initiating with the nose, and observe also how our mouth is following the nose, as if the nose is directing the mouth and the digestive system. As if the nose is the rudder directing the mouth. And now let's add another sense. Just put your consciousness into ears. Touch your ears and allow the sounds to enter your hearing. Notice what it does to the perception of space and to the movement as we incorporate our ears into movement and as the initiators of movement. Hearing the sounds, the tones, even if it's silence. Allowing the sensations to enter into us and to receive them into the back of the nervous system, and how this sensory input that we receive can become a movement through space. Feeling also the laterality of hearing the left and right ear, and again let's connect all the senses. So if we had the nose as the central hub, the nose sort of grounding into the mouth and directing the mouth, and then the mouth directing the ears. Always taking a deep breath. And now from the ears, adding the eyes and the seeing. Allow any visual input to just land into the eyes. Soften the eyes, soften the gaze. How can we receive the visual, the vision, instead of projecting the gaze forward, allowing the sensory information to land into us? The movement of the eyes gently guiding us through space, and having all the other senses underneath it. So the ears are directing the eyes. So, what is the feeling when we ground our vision into all the other senses? the eyes in the ears, into the ears into the mouth into the nose, the nose into the movement and touch, the whole body. And the whole body into the earth, into the connection with the nourishment, breathing through the whole body, every cell breathing, every cell living, every cell sensing, and slowly ending the exploration, finding a gentle transition and without rush. We take our time and bring our senses, all of them hopefully integrated into the sharing without rush.